Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So I have some very disturbing news to share with you guys. Another Joel Greenberg related trial began this week. Michael Shirley, you guys probably recognize that name a little bit. I've mentioned him before. He was an associate of Joel Greenberg, and he's accused of paying kickbacks to Greenberg. So his trial started on Tuesday of this week, but the trial took a little bit of a different turn for a couple of reasons. There was a hearing that took place prior to the opening remarks, and the reason being is that a key witness for the prosecution, it's a man named Joseph Ellicott, I've mentioned him before as well, he wanted to plead the fifth, not in relation to what this other man did, though, not in relation to Michael Shirley. Ellicott, you guys might recall, he goes by the name of Big Joe Ellicott. He was also a good friend of Joel Greenberg. He's already been sentenced for his own crimes related to Greenberg. But there's one charge that prosecutors failed to hit him with, which is having sex with the 17-year-old at the center of the Matt Gaetz investigation. So Ellicott is scheduled to testify for the prosecutor in this Michael Shirley case. And just before the trial begins, he tells prosecutors, if I'm asked about this 17-year-old, I'm going to plead the fifth. So they had to bring this up to the judge. And apparently, as part of his plea agreement, Ellicott admitted to having sex with her. Now, the prosecutor, for some bizarre reason, chose not to charge him with that crime, even though they charged Greenberg with it, even though that's part of his 11-year sentence. So Michael Shirley's defense attorney said, I want to be able to use this information. I need to be able to ask him about it on the witness stand because I want to use it to impeach his credibility with the jury, right? I mean, that's what an attorney does. That's what a good attorney would do. So the judge heard their arguments. I couldn't locate any details about how the judge ruled on that specific matter. But the reason I wanted to share this is because, as you see, here we have another man admitting to having sex with this girl, and the prosecutor declines to charge him with that crime. Now, I thought, that's the worst of it, right? Oh, that's horrible. Here we go again, whole Matt Gaetz thing all over again. But when I was researching the story, I found something else that is far more disturbing, believe it or not. It came out in the first day of the Michael Shirley trial that U.S. Secret Service agents found a USB drive inside Joel Greenberg's car when they were investigating him, and it contained 80 child porn images. This is the very first that we're hearing about this in the public. And when the investigators questioned Greenberg about it, he admitted to downloading these images, but he claimed that he was planning to use them to frame his uncle. Yeah, frame his uncle. Now, evidently, this uncle, it's a man named Rick Sierra. It says that he's a former uncle, so I assume maybe it was his uncle by marriage. As you guys know, his wife left him for a very good reason. So maybe it was her uncle. Anyway, this guy is an attorney. He apparently represented Greenberg at some point in this investigation. So Greenberg told the investigators that he ultimately decided against framing him because he thought that it was cruel. I mean, you would think he would have figured that out before he downloaded these images. But he said to the investigators that he kept the photos for himself. So this is how sick Joel Greenberg is. The guy hanging out with Matt Gaetz, hanging out with, from at least photographic evidence, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida. I mean, this was Matt Gaetz' former BFF. And this guy, this Greenberg guy, has little girls. He has young girls with his wife, with his ex-wife. This is so incredibly disturbing and stomach churning. So I will let you know how this Michael Shirley trial goes. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it is unreal that these prosecutors chose not to charge Ellicott for sex with a minor, and then they failed to charge Greenberg with possession of child porn. I just don't know what's going on. We're living in the upside down. It is insane. It is vile, it is repulsive what these men took part in. And here you go, guys. These are all Republicans. The party of family values. Yeah. Downloading child porn, having sex with minors, paying to have sex with this girl. Now, of course, they all say they didn't know that she was 17. She lied about her age, but they're still paying a young girl, right? They didn't think she was 30. They knew she was young. They found her on a sugar daddy website, and they're paying her for sex. Party of family values. Florida is a cesspool. That's all. I mean, yeah. There are giant bugs there, I'm convinced now, for a reason. They're attracted to it. They're attracted to what is in that state, particularly the Republicans. So anyway, guys, I will let you know when I hear more about all of this. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. Really helps to keep the show going, and I so appreciate it. Love you all. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.